Hey friends, welcome to week 8 of my keto-ish journey. Um, this week was like what we call it an unch week, unchanged as far as weight loss goes. And I think, I sit down a sec. I think basically, I think I was down about zero point 0.2 pounds or 2/10 of a pound, which is basically a trip to the sandbox. There's a cat reference for you. So it happens sometimes. Not too worried about it. Um, but yeah, just keep plugging away. This week I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to answer some questions that I anticipate you guys might have for from the last 7 weeks of videos. Let's step on the scale and update the spreadsheet. So here we go with week 8. It's April the 27th, 2025 at a whopping 283.2. Let's update this. Paste. And fix this one. Yeah, so that's all I need to see. Basically an unch week. So what is keto-ish? Um, what is keto-ish exactly? I guess I'd describe it. Some people call it dirty keto, um, or just a low-carb diet. I'm not super strict, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I um, I try and well, actually, I do. I stay under 50 grams of carbohydrates per day. Usually, I'm lower than that. It depends what I feel like eating on any particular day. One thing I do is I said do. Um, One of the things I do drink tequila and Coke Zero. I drink that kind of regularly. I've said before, it kind of keeps me satiated. Yeah, maybe I'm an alcoholic. I don't know, but it's um, something that um, I've just always done it. When I started keto the very first time, when I started keto the very first time, and I lost 169 pounds. Um, I actually was drinking red wine at the time, and I drank probably a bottle a day. But I found it was kind of a carbohydrate leak. Um, Red wine has roughly, I believe, 4 grams of carbohydrates per glass. And if I'm drinking a bottle, it was a fair bit of carbs that I probably, if I'm going to consume them, I'd want it more just to enhance flavors of other foods I'm eating. So that's when I was always a lover of tequila. I mean tequila in general, but I love margaritas. From my cruising videos. Tequila's been my drink for a long time. So I um, I don't like the other hard alcohols. They give me different. Some give me headaches. Some give me heartburn. Tequila's been the only hard alcohol that has been consistent for me. And then I just like to mix it with a diet soda, and Coke Zero has been my go-to. So I don't count every macro. Um, I most of my well, let me go into what do I eat in a typical day. Mentioned before, I mean, I do intermittent fasting. I don't usually eat before or consume calories anytime before 12 to 2 p.m. Depends on the day. Sometimes I've gone a lot longer. And I usually and then start the day sorry, so I kind of break my fast with keto snacks. Sometimes a protein bar. I've been kind of shying away from them lately because they are about 8 or 9 grams of carbs each. The ones I use, the ones from Costco, and then they're Kirkland brand. And then I have different kinds of nuts, um, peanuts, cashews from time to time. Those are actually legumes, so they don't actually count as a nut, and they have more carbs. What else do I do? Walnuts, pistachios, whatever's around. I actually have them lined up in little bowls. I'll show you sometime. What else do I have? Cheese, deli meat wrapped around cheese stringers. Um, Anything basically to get me through till supper time. So usually I'll eat dinner around 6 or 7, and those I like to try and keep more traditional meals. Probably, and I'll have a protein of some kind. I try and I change it up. Chicken one night, beef another night, pork another night, fish another night. And I try and stagger them. Some of those preparations, I'm lazy. I only cook for myself, basically. My wife's on a different diet. She's more of in the GLP-1 crowd. She is losing weight, but not as fast, and she's not very strict. She eats basically whatever. So she makes her meal, then I make my meal, and mine are usually pretty simple, often from frozen. And sometimes they will be battered's probably a strong word, but lightly breaded fish or lightly breaded chicken if I'm not making this stuff myself. And I make sure I look on the box, see how many net carbs are in it, and yeah, we go from there. And then I'll add sometimes a vegetable of some kind, um, like broccoli. I'm kind of vegetable intolerant, but um, some vegetable like it's not that often. Um, Sometimes asparagus, sometimes broccoli. Yeah. I'll try something new. Usually, because if you're doing a recipe, it's usually going to be a large quantity, and I'm not a real fan of eating the same thing every day. Try and freeze what I can. Um, in the wintertime, maybe I'll try some soon, but often I'll make uh, um, I'll make different kinds of chilies. So I've seen the fathead chili is really good. I think that uses ground beef, ground pork. Um, no, that's called sorry, it's called caveman chili. It's got ground beef, ground pork. Fairly simple recipe. And then I also do. I love other kinds of meatless chilies. There's a Tex a Texas chili that I do that has um, chunks of stew beef in it. It takes a little while to make. Makes a fair quantity of it. Again, another keto meal. Um, so yeah, it's whatever I come up with. So like I mentioned, this week was an unchanged week, and I'm not worried about it at all. Let me know what kind of questions you'd like me to answer over the coming weeks. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you week 9.